everyone. Am I audible to all of you? Can you guys hear me? Yes or no? Hi Rizia, I am all good. What about you? Hi Ashmit, hi Shubhangi. A very good evening to everyone. And I hope you guys are taking care of yourself. You all are doing well. So, hi everyone, this is your accounts master teacher MLA Sheetal Choudhary, and I welcome you all to my channel. Yes, you guys can hear me? Okay. Hi Mahi, how are you? So, if any one of you is watching me for the first time, let me first of all give you a quick introduction of myself. So, here we have my introduction. My name is Sheetal Choudhary and I am an ex Vedantu teacher. Before this, I was teaching at Vedantu. Also, I am a CA aspirant. I have cleared CA Foundation and CA Intermediate both in first attempt. Not only this, I have also completed my graduation with BCom honors and my post graduation with MCom. So these are my qualifications, and my hobbies are cooking and singing. This is what I love to do in my idle time. So this is all about me, guys, and with this my introduction is over. Now, I hope you guys have subscribed to my channel, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then come on, what you guys are waiting for? If you want to watch more such live sessions with me, then do subscribe it now. Do hit that red icon now. And please do also like this video, share it, and do let me know in the comments box that whether my classes are helping you out or not. So come on, do hit that thumbs up icon. जल्दी से वीडियो को लाइक शेयर करो और कमेंट करना जरूर कमेंट करना मत भूलना. अब I hope you guys know that we also have a Telegram channel where I am sharing all the notes in PDF form. So if you want to get all my notes in the form of PDF, then do join this Telegram channel and the link is given in the description box below. So do check out the description box and do join this Telegram channel. And if you love singing, you should sing song right now. Not right now, but we'll sing it at the end of the class. Once we complete the today's agenda, the learning outcomes. Okay, so as we all know, this is class 11th accountancy session, and in the last class we started the accounting concepts and we covered 4 accounting concepts: business entity, money measurement, going concern, and कौन से cover कर लिए थे? We covered not 4, I think we have covered 3 plus 4, 7 accounting concepts till now. And the remaining accounting concept we will be covering in this session. Hi Bhavishya, how are you? So let's see that what are we going to learn today? What are we going to discuss today? So these are the concepts that we are going to learn in this class. We will be learning dual aspect concept, revenue recognition concept, matching concept, and objectivity concept. So, are you guys ready for this session? Yes or no? क्या आप लोग तैयार हो? Fine, Bhavishya. Okay. I am also good as you. Fine as you. Okay, before starting this session, I just want to know that in your school, which chapter are you guys doing right now? आपके स्कूल्स में कौन सा चैप्टर हो रहा है? प्लीज लेट मी नो इन द चैट बॉक्स क्विकली. Everyone is ready, okay? Chapter number 3. What's the name of chapter number 3? Thank you, Shubhangi. Thank you so much for promoting me. Come on, guys. अभी स्कूल नहीं खुले या मतलब अभी मतलब समर वैकेशन से पहले तो स्कूल खुले होंगे ना मे बी. Chapter number 1, Rizia. Okay, you have just started accountancy, it means. Good evening, football skillers. Okay, so I will be waiting for you guys to let me know, to tell me that which chapter is going in your school. Till then, let's start our today's session. तो चलिए क्लास को शुरू करते हैं. And the first concept that we will be starting with is dual aspect concept. तो किसके साथ शुरू करने वाले हैं हम? इस वाले concept के साथ, dual aspect concept. Now, we all have heard the word dual SIM. हम सबने ये वर्ड कहीं ना कहीं सुना हुआ है that every mobile is now dual SIM except the iPhone. iPhone में dual SIM नहीं होता है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक SIM होती है. So we all have heard this word dual SIM. Now what do we mean by this dual SIM? क्या मतलब होता है इस dual SIM का? Who will tell me? कौन बताने वाला है? Okay, Ashmit, that's a tragedy. Your school opened for just 7 days, and during that time, your accounts teacher was absent. A huge loss for the students. Hi, Krish, how are you? बताओ भाई, dual SIM का मतलब क्या होता है? What do we mean by dual SIM? बॉयज को तो मतलब यहाँ पे बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट होता है. मैंने देखा है कि लड़कों को बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट होता है जब ऐसी बातें होती है टेक्नोलॉजी से रिलेटेड. बट आई कैन सी एनी आंसर्स येट. जिस फोन में 2 सिम हो, वाह. सपोर्ट 2 सिम्स, यस. सो डुअल मीन्स टू. 2 सिम. डुअल, द वर्ड डुअल represents two. So dual aspect concept also means the same. It also has the similar kind of meaning. So what do we mean by dual aspect concept? Dual aspect, the word dual aspect means to affect. What do we mean by dual aspect? It means to affect. So in accountancy is all about recording transaction. We have done the process, we have done the characteristics of accounting. I am Rohit of class 7th A, 6th A from Chennai. Identification, measurement, recording, classifying, summarizing, analyzing, and communication. So, in the process, one of the step was recording. We record the business transactions in journal. So this is related to recording. So dual aspect concept states that whenever a transaction is recorded in the books, it will have two effect. It will affect two account. तो ये डुअल एस्पेक्ट कॉन्सेप्ट क्या कहता है? ये कहता है कि जब भी आप कोई ट्रांजैक्शन को रिकॉर्ड करोगे, whenever you will record any transaction, it will have minimum, it will have at least two effect. So what's the simple meaning of dual aspect concept? The simple meaning is every transaction will affect at least, or you can say minimum of two accounts. हर ट्रांजैक्शन कम से कम दो अकाउंट्स को अफेक्ट करेगी and this is dual aspect concept. Now you must be waiting for examples, I know, so let's see the example now. So the example I am taking is purchase goods. This is the easiest example. We are purchasing goods. We purchased goods. तो जब आप goods खरीदोगे, the stock or the quantity of goods will increase. So when you are purchasing goods, the first account that is affected is stock. Your goods will increase and you will make the payment. जब आप goods खरीदोगे, you will be making the payments, so cash will decrease. So we can clearly see that two accounts are affected. First is stock and second is cash. This is dual aspect concept. Every transaction, any transaction will affect minimum at least two accounts. आप कोई सी भी transaction ले लो, purchase goods or you can take sold goods. When you sell goods, जब आप goods बेचते हो, goods stock will decrease. आपके goods क्या हो जाएंगे? कम हो जाएंगे and you will receive money. आपको पैसे मिलेंगे, so the cash will increase. On one side, stock is decreasing. On the other side, cash is increasing. So we can see that two accounts are affected, cash and stock. This is dual aspect concept. समझ आया? Is it clear to my students? Yes or no? Then if it is clear only, then we'll move to the actual meaning, the definition. Example meaning अभी तक समझ आया मैंने क्या कहानी सुनाई, क्या बताया? एंड जर्नल में हम बिना अरेंज करके रिकॉर्ड लिखते हैं? नो. In journal, all the transactions are recorded chronologically. It means chronological means date wise. In journal, all the transactions are recorded according to the date. जो ट्रांजेक्शन पहले होती है वो पहले रिकॉर्ड होती है, जो बाद में होती है वो बाद में रिकॉर्ड होती है. So they are recorded in a systematic way, systematic manner. किसी भी ऑर्डर में ऐसे नहीं ऐसे रिकॉर्ड कर दोगे. They are recorded in an order. Hi Tanushri, how are you? Clear Rizia? Clear? क्लास कब स्टार्ट हुई थी? अभी सिर्फ हमने एक कॉन्सेप्ट समझाया है, अभी 5 मिनट पहले क्लास शुरू हुई है तनुश्री. So we have only covered dual aspect concept. Okay, now let's see the meaning of dual aspect concept. मैम ने सही बताया या नहीं बताया? कुछ और तो नहीं बता दिया? तो dual aspect concept क्या कहता है? According to this concept, every business transaction is recorded as having a dual aspect. As I told you, every business transaction will be recorded having dual aspect, having two effects. Every transaction will have at least two effects. In other words, in simple, you can say that every transaction affects at least two accounts. यही तो मैंने बोला. If you are purchasing goods, the stock will increase and the cash will decrease. So when you purchase goods, it affects two accounts, stock and cash. So every transaction will affect at least minimum two accounts. This is the meaning of dual aspect concept. And it means that, please ध्यान से सुनना, please pay attention. I'm going to tell you very, very, very important thing. When we record the transactions इन दी जर्नल, जब आप ट्रांजेक्शन्स को रिकॉर्ड करते हो जर्नल में, this is a book, journal is a book, so you have to pass an entry. When we record the transaction in journal, we have to pass an entry which is known as journal entry. So we will record the transaction and we will pass journal entry. And how do we pass a journal entry? जब आप journal entry pass करते हो ना, one account is debited and one account is credited. In journal entry, one account is debited and one account is credited. These are the two effects. एक account debit होता है और एक account credit होता है. So this is our next point. If one account is debited, any other account must be credited. तो अगर एक अकाउंट डेबिट होगा तो किसी ना किसी अकाउंट को तो क्रेडिट होना पड़ेगा. You can't say that we are recording our transaction. We are recording our transaction and cash account is debited. So this is not a complete entry. Because in every entry, one account is debited and one account is credited. For every debit, there is a corresponding credit. अगर कोई account debit हो रहा है, उसके साथ कुछ ना कुछ तो जरूर credit होगा. So this is our second point. If one account is debited, there must be another account which should be credited. If you are not crediting anything, अगर कुछ भी क्रेडिट नहीं हुआ है, this is not a valid journal entry. This is not a complete journal entry. Complete journal entry means one account is debited, one account is credited. So is it clear what do we mean by second point? ये point सबको समझ आया? If one account is debited, any other account must be credited. And this system, इस सिस्टम को क्या कहते हैं? This system of recording transaction is known as double entry system. This is known as a double entry system because one is debited, one is credited. This is a double entry system. Clear or not, guys? Okay, clear? Now, we all know that in accounting, we have to make balance sheet. If you want to find out the profit or loss, if you want to know your financial position, अगर आपको financial position जाननी है at the end of the year, you have to make balance sheet. हमें क्या बनाना होता है? Balance sheet. What is balance sheet? It is the statement of assets, liabilities and capital. बैलेंस शीट वो स्टेटमेंट है, वो रिकॉर्ड है जिसमें हम एसेट्स को रिकॉर्ड करते हैं, लाइबिलिटीज को रिकॉर्ड करते हैं और कैपिटल को रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. बैलेंस शीट इज अ स्टेटमेंट ऑफ एसेट्स, लाइबिलिटीज एंड कैपिटल. नाउ बैलेंस शीट कैसी दिखती है? हाउ डज इट लुक्स लाइक? On the left hand side, this is LHS left hand side, we record all the liabilities. हम सारी liabilities record करते हैं left hand side पे. Then you will record their amount. And on the right hand side, we record all the assets. So left hand side we record all the liabilities, right hand side we record all the assets. and dual aspect concept. Dual aspect concept, it says that total of liability is equal to total of assets. Total of liability is equal to total of assets. So the examiner may ask you, the total of liability is always equal to total of asset because of which concept? बताओ, बैलेंस शीट का टोटल किस कॉन्सेप्ट की वजह से इक्वल होता है? So you will answer because of dual aspect concept. And there is an equation which we have done before as well. जब मैंने आपको कैपिटल का मतलब समझाया था, I told you that assets are equal to liabilities plus capital. This equation will always hold true because of dual aspect concept. Dual aspect concept क्या कहता है? It states that if your total assets are 5 lakh rupees, if your total assets are worth rupees 5 lakh and your capital is 3 lakh, it means the balance 2 lakh you have borrowed from outsiders. अगर आपके टोटल एसेट्स 5 लाख रुपए के हैं और आपका पैसा सिर्फ 3 लाख रुपए है, इसका मतलब जो बैलेंस 2 लाख रुपए है वो आपने बाहर से बोरो किया होगा. यू मस्ट हैव बोरोड इट फ्रॉम योर आउटसाइडर्स, from your friends, from bank or from any other financial institution. So which concept has given this equation? The dual aspect concept has given this equation. Assets are equal to liabilities plus capital because of dual aspect concept. So this is our next point, and here you can see it is because of this concept that two sides of balance sheet are always equal. And this equation is also true because of this concept. Assets are equal to liabilities plus capital, or when you will modify it, assets minus liability is equal to capital. So ये था हमारा dual aspect concept. We have completed our first concept. Now please tell me, are all these points clear to you? सारे points समझ आए? Yes or no? And if it is clear to everyone, then please do like this video, do give it a big thumbs up and do share it with your friends as well. Clear, Izya? Clear, Shubhangi? Okay. Ashmit, is it clear to you? 100% clear, Shatash. Okay. Now let's move on to our next concept. That is revenue recognition concept. Revenue, I have already told you in the second chapter. What is revenue? The amount that is received from sale of goods, that is known as revenue. Revenue क्या होता है? जो पैसा आपको goods बेच के मिलता है, उस पैसे को बोलते हैं revenue. Recognition means realization or recording. So revenue recognition concept आपको ये बताएगा that at what time you will record your revenue. What is the right time to record the revenue? This will be told by this concept. This concept will tell you the right time to record your revenue in the books. किस time पे हमें अपना revenue books में record करना है. ठीक है. If it is not clear, Ashmit, don't worry, we have an entire chapter for accounting equation. Chapter number 6 is entirely dedicated to accounting equation, so we'll make it more clear in that chapter. Okay, now let's see what do we mean by this revenue recognition concept. But before that, I will be taking an example and I want your reviews on that example. I want to know something from you. So let's take that example. Suppose I am a shoes shopkeeper. Okay. Now I received an order for 50 pairs of shoes. And I received this order on 10th of June 2020. Okay. And I delivered this order. On 15th June 2020. But the payment was received on 19th of June 2020. So this is a story, guys. Here you can see I received the order on 10th of June. I delivered the order on 15th of June, whereas the payment was received on 19th of June. Now I want to know that when you will record this in the books. When you will record the revenue in your books. Tell me, what do you think about it? आप कब इसको books में record करोगे? On 10th, on 15th, on 19th. What do you think? When is the right time to record this revenue in the books? Come on, it's okay even if you are answering it wrong. At least please try to answer. I want to know what's going in your mind, what you're thinking about it. Okay. Shubhangi is saying that we will record it on 19th. Rizia is saying 19th. Ashmit is saying 10th. 10th or 15th. Okay. Now let me rub this and let me tell you what does this concept says. So please pay attention. Revenue recognition concept states that you should record your revenue when the legal right to claim the payment arises. अब इसका क्या मतलब है मैम? What you are trying to say? So, revenue recognition concept states that you should record your revenue when the legal right arises. जब आपके पास अपना पैसा मांगने का हक आ जाए. When you have the right to claim your money, you can record it in your books. When you get the right to claim your money, you will record in the books. Now tell me, when you are getting the right to claim your money, आपको अपने पैसे लेने का राइट कब मिलेगा? 10th of June, 15th of June और 19th of June? I am waiting for your answer. So yes, Shubhangi, you are correct. When you deliver the goods, guys, when was the goods delivered? You delivered the goods on 15th of June, and once you have delivered the goods, you have the legal right. You have the right to claim your money. एक बार आपने गुड्स डिलीवर कर दिए, आपके पास राइट आ जाता है टू क्लेम योर मनी, एंड यू कैन रिकॉर्ड द पेमेंट नाउ. So as per revenue recognition concept, we will record the revenue on 19th of June. We will record it on 19th of June, as we got the right on that date. We have delivered the goods on that date. Yes, this is correct, that this is somehow matches the accrual concept as well. So revenue recognition concept says that whenever you got the right, you can record the revenue on that date. You will not record the revenue when it is received. You will not record the revenue on 19th June because it is received on that date. You will record it, sorry, it will be recorded on 15th June. It will be recorded on 15th June because the right arised on that date. We delivered goods on that date. So we have to focus, when did we got the right? किस दिन आपको right मिला? When did you got that right? Record the revenue on that date. Now this was my interpretation. This was my meaning to this concept. Now let's see what do the authors say. आपके authors क्या कहते हैं? Books में क्या लिखा है? So we have done the meaning of revenue. Revenue means amount earned by sale of goods. Whatever amount you are receiving by selling your goods, that is the revenue. Now, concept of revenue recognition, determines, this concept determines the time at which the revenue is recorded, at which the revenue is earned. So, revenue is deemed to be realized. Revenue is deemed. Deemed का मतलब क्या होता है? Deemed means माना जाएगा. This is a law word. When you will be doing law, when you will be learning law, you will learn this word in law. Deemed का मतलब होता है मान लो. So revenue is deemed to be realized. Revenue हम मान लेंगे कि earn हो गया when the title of ownership is transferred to the purchaser. When the ownership is transferred means when the goods are delivered. So revenue is deemed to be realized when the goods are delivered to the buyer, when he has legally become liable to pay the amount. So इसका मतलब legally मतलब you got the right. So we will record the revenue. The revenue is deemed to be realized when the goods are delivered, when we got the legal right. And it should be remembered. I told you it should be focused that revenue recognition is not related with receipt of cash. You will ignore the time when the cash was received. We will not focus कि payment कब आई 19 जून. It is of no use. हमारे किसी काम का नहीं है वो डेट जब आपको पैसा मिला. So this is revenue recognition concept, and I have told you the simple meaning. Revenue is deemed to be realized when the goods are delivered. Is it clear, guys? समझ आया? Yes or no? Clear, Rizia? Accrual concept is talking about both expenses and income. Accrual concept is talking about both expenses and income is a wide term. Ashmit, income includes profit, revenue, everything. And revenue recognition concept is talking only about revenue and not the expenses. So that's the difference. Accrual is a wider concept where revenue recognition is a part of it, you can say, and it is concerned mainly with the revenue. Now, in this, we talked about the revenue that is earned from sale of goods only. But there are other revenue as well. There is other income as well. Rent received, dividend received. When you will record that type of income, when you will record that revenue. So, in sale of goods, the revenue is to be recorded when goods are delivered. But when we receive rent, when we receive salary, there are no goods in that. So, at what time that will be recorded? When we will record salary, when we will record rent. On which basis that will be recorded? So, revenue recognition concept says that rent, salary are to be recorded on the basis of time. They will be recorded on the basis of time. In that you will follow the accrual basis. So, revenue recognition concept says that salary, rent and other incomes are to be recorded on the accrual basis, on the basis of time. So this is our next point. इसका point नहीं है, एक minute. So this example I have already explained to you. I am not talking about this again. Otherwise it will be repetition. So we are directly coming to this point. Revenue in case of incomes such as rent, such as interest, such as commission, it is to be recorded on time basis. It is to be recorded on accrual basis. Example, if the rent of March is received in month of April, you will record that in the month of March and not in April. Because accrual basis says that it belongs to the month of March. It became due in the month of March. So this rent will be recorded in March and not in the month of April. So this is how you will record other incomes, rent, salary, commission. In this, you will be following the accrual basis, the time basis. because there are no goods, we can't see that when the goods were delivered. यहाँ पर हम वो concept apply नहीं कर सकते. So please read this point. Revenue in case of income such as rent, interest, commission is recorded on time basis. Example, rent for the month of March, even if it is received in April, will be recorded as revenue of March. मार्च का रेंट आप मार्च में ही रिकॉर्ड करोगे, even if it is received in April, it does not, it will be ignored. So we can divide this revenue recognition in two parts. In case of sale of goods, it will be recorded when the ownership is transferred. When the ownership is transferred or when the goods are delivered. But in case of other incomes like rent, rent, interest, salary, you will follow the accrual basis or time basis. Because Ashmit, in other incomes, there is no concept of ownership. You can't see that when the ownership was transferred. So that's why we follow the time basis, accrual basis in case of other income, as there is no ownership, there is no transfer of ownership. So this was our revenue recognition concept, and I hope that it is clear to everyone. सबको समझ आया है? In case you guys have any doubts in any of the concept, I am always there to help you out. You guys can ask it out in the comments below, box below. So do let me know if you have any doubts. Please write it down in the comments box below, and I will be answering it ASAP as soon as possible. Now moving on to our third concept of the day, which is matching concept. The third concept is matching concept, and in the lower classes, in the primary classes, we all have done match the following. हम सबने match the following किया है. अब matching concept is a little different than all other concept. जो अभी तक हमने किया उन सबसे थोड़ा अलग है. So let's see what does it says, and in this you will see a little shadow of accrual concept again. यहाँ पर again आपको accrual concept थोड़ा सा देखने को मिलेगा. So let's see what is matching concept, and I will be again taking an example for the same. Suppose the accounting year is 2020-22. Now matching concept says that if you are recording any income, in the current year, all the expenses that are incurred for this income, for generating this income must be charged against that. इसका मतलब क्या है? मैचिंग कॉन्सेप्ट कहता है, matching concept says that if you are recording any income, you should record all the expenses that are paid for generating this income. इस इनकम को जनरेट करने के लिए आपके जितने भी एक्सपेंसेस लगे, जितने भी खर्चे लगे, यू विल रिकॉर्ड ऑल दोज एक्सपेंसेस. It does not matter that whether they are paid or not. Even if they are not paid, you will record it because they were incurred for this income. They were paid for this income. तो इसका सिंपल सा मीनिंग इतना है, इट ओनली स्टेट्स दैट व्हेन यू आर रिकॉर्डिंग एनी इनकम, you should record all the expenses that are related to this income. इस इनकम से रिलेटेड जितने भी खर्चे हैं, you will record them at the same time, whether they have been paid or not. It does not matters. मैटर नहीं करता कि वो पे हुआ है या नहीं हुआ. इफ इट इज रिलेटेड टू दिस इनकम, यू विल रिकॉर्ड इट राइट नाउ. दिस इज मैचिंग कॉन्सेप्ट. And the simplest meaning of matching concept is, simple meaning ये है, all the current year income should be charged, should be compared to all current year expenses. If you want to find out the true profit, if you want to find out the true loss, अगर आपको असली प्रॉफिट या एक्चुअल लॉस जानना है, you will record all the current year income and you will record all the current year expenses, whether the income is received or not, whether the expenses are paid or not. You will match, you will compare all the current year income with all the current year expenses. This is matching concept. अब और एग्जाम्पल देते हैं. You all have heard this word insurance premium. हम सब ने ये वर्ड सुना है, इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम. वी ऑल पे दिस इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम बिकॉज वी वांट टू गेट सिक्योर्ड. वी वांट सेफ्टी ऑफ आवर लाइफ. अगर कल को कुछ आपको हो जाता है, द इंश्योरेंस कंपनी विल पे यू द अमाउंट ऑफ इंश्योरेंस. सो इफ यू आर पेइंग some amount for future, then the matching concept says that it will be recorded in future. आप इसको रिकॉर्ड भी कब करोगे? फ्यूचर में करोगे. Matching concept says that if you are paying some amount, some premium for future, it will be recorded in future, not in present. आप इसको अभी रिकॉर्ड नहीं करोगे, because you will be getting the benefit. आपको इसका बेनिफिट कब मिलेगा? फ्यूचर में मिलेगा. So when you are getting the benefit, you will record it at that time. आप इसको अभी रिकॉर्ड नहीं करोगे क्योंकि अभी तो हमें कुछ बेनिफिट नहीं मिल रहा ना. The benefit of this amount will be received in future. Hence, you should record this in future, not right now. So this is what do we mean by matching concept. मतलब देखते हैं. First of all, you should know that this concept is very important for correct calculation of net profit. If you want to find out the correct net profit or correct loss, then this concept is very important. And the next thing which I have already explained to you is, according to this concept, when you are determining, when you are calculating the net profit, all the cost, all the expenses which are applicable to the revenue which are related to the income should be charged, should be recorded against that income. अगर आप कोई भी इनकम रिकॉर्ड कर रहे, if you are recording any revenue, any income, all the cost, all the expenses that are applicable, that are related to that revenue should be recorded at the same time. आपको वो सारे खर्चे अभी रिकॉर्ड करने हैं, चाहे वो पे हुए हैं चाहे नहीं हुए. So the simplest meaning is, when the item of revenue, when the income is recorded in the P&L account, when you're recording the income, all the expenses related to it, whether paid or not, should be shown as expense at the same time. So this is revenue recognition, matching concept. If we are recording an income, all the expenses related to that income, whether paid or not, should be recorded at the same time. So is this clear or not? Tell me, yes or no? Clear, Rizia? Clear, Shubhangi? Ashmit, is it clear? Okay, clear to everyone? Now, the last concept that we have is objectivity concept. And if you guys remember, when we were doing the accounting principles, when we started this chapter, in the features of accounting principle, there was a point that accounting principles are generally accepted. We have done this feature of accounting principle. Accounting principle are generally accepted, but the general acceptance depends upon three features, three points. In that, I told you 3 points. One was feasibility, one was objectivity, and one was important or reliability, ऐसा कुछ था. So these were the 3 points that I told you in the features, and one of them was objectivity. So what do we mean by the word objective? What is objectivity concept? This concept says that, or states that, whenever you are doing accounting, your accounting should be free from personal bias or any discrimination. ये कॉन्सेप्ट ये कहता है कि जब भी आप अकाउंटिंग कर रहे हो, whenever you are recording any transaction, it should be free from personal bias. Yes, it was relevance. Thank you, Rizia. So, objectivity means your accounting, your recording of transaction should be free from personal bias. वहां पे कोई भी भेदभाव या discrimination नहीं होना चाहिए. If you are recording any transaction, you should have a support, you should have a document, a source document, a voucher for every transaction. Every transaction must be supported by a source document. हर ट्रांजैक्शन के लिए हमारे पास एक पर्ची, एक सोर्स डॉक्यूमेंट, कोई वेरिफिकेशन डॉक्यूमेंट होना चाहिए, कुछ प्रूफ होना चाहिए. Only then the transactions will be recorded in the books. If you don't have a source document, if you don't have a voucher, you can't record that transaction. So यही है आपका objectivity concept. that accounting should be free from personal bias. Every transaction should be recorded on the basis of a voucher, on the basis of source document. अकाउंटिंग जो है वो भेदभाव से फ्री होनी चाहिए, कोई चीटिंग नहीं होनी चाहिए. So let's see what's the meaning of objectivity concept. This concept requires that the accounting transaction should be recorded in an objective manner. That is, it should be free from the personal bias of management of accounting. कोई भी personal bias नहीं होना चाहिए, कोई भी भेदभाव नहीं होना चाहिए. And it is possible only when each transaction is supported by verifiable documents and voucher. ये तभी पॉसिबल हो पाएगा जब एवरी ट्रांजैक्शन इज सपोर्टेड बाय डॉक्यूमेंट्स. हर ट्रांजैक्शन के लिए हमारे पास एक डॉक्यूमेंट होना चाहिए, चाहे वो कोई कैश मेमो हो, चाहे वो इनवॉइस हो, चाहे वो बिल हो, वो कोई भी डॉक्यूमेंट हो सकता है. So this concept says that every transaction should be supported by source document, by voucher. For example, जब आप गुड्स परचेज करते हो, जब आप किसी भी मॉल में जाते हो, किसी भी स्टोर में जाते हो, व्हेन यू परचेज गुड यू गेट अ बिल. तो ट्रांजैक्शन मस्ट बी सपोर्टेड बाय कैश रिसिप्ट और फॉर मनी पेड. जब भी आप कोई टीवी लेने जाते हो या कोई शॉपिंग करने जाते हो, आपको एक बिल मिलता है ना. सो दे आर सेइंग द सेम थिंग. व्हेन द गुड्स आर परचेज, the transaction must be supported by cash receipt. आपके पास एक रिसिप्ट होनी चाहिए, and this receipt will be the evidence of the transaction and it will be the basis for verifying the transaction. यही बिल क्या बनेगा, यही रिसिप्ट क्या बनेगी, प्रूफ बनेगी. This receipt will be the proof and it will be the basis of verifying the transaction. You can verify it on the basis of this receipt. You can record it on the basis of this receipt. So this is objectivity concept. Is it clear, guys? बहुत सिंपल था कि हर ट्रांजैक्शन को आप जब भी रिकॉर्ड करोगे, you should have some proof for that transaction. If you don't have a proof, if you don't have any source document, if you don't have any evidence, then it cannot be recorded. If you want to make accounting free from personal bias, you should have a voucher, and that's what is objectivity concept. What does it mean? Accounting should be free from personal bias. Clear, Razia? Shubhangi, Ashmit, is it clear? Super clear, Shubhangi. Okay. So, with this, we have completed 4 accounting concepts today. आज हमने 4 accounting concepts करे. कौन से? We started with dual aspect concept, which states that every transaction will have at least 2 effects. Every transaction will affect at least 2 accounts. Then we did revenue recognition concept. Revenue recognition concept states that you will record the revenue, you will record the amount when the ownership is transferred, when you have delivered the goods. And in case of other income like interest, commission, you will record that revenue, that income on the basis of time. So we did dual aspect concept, revenue recognition concept, matching concept. Matching concept states that whenever you are recording any income, all the cost, all the expenses that are related to that income should be recorded at the same time. आपको वो खर्चे तभी record करने हैं. It does not matters that whether they have been paid or not. And the last but not the least we did is objectivity concept, which states that accounting should be free from personal bias. And this is possible only when the transactions are supported by source document by voucher. So these are the four concepts that we have covered today. And with this, the class is over. That's all for today, guys. So I hope that you all enjoy this session. And if you really enjoy this session, if you really like the class, then please do like this video. Please do give it a big thumbs up and do share it with your friends, your relatives, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. And if you have any doubt related to this session, then you can ask it in the comments box below. So do let me know if you have any doubts. Now, do subscribe my channel if you haven't subscribed it yet for more such live classes with me. And you can also join our Telegram channel where I will be sharing all the notes in the form of PDF. So yes, sure, I will be singing a song for you all now because I haven't done it yet for you guys. So let me take a water break and then I'll sing a song. Okay. So the song I am going to sing is Channa Mereya. That is from the movie. I don't remember the name of the movie, but that is from Ranveer na. Okay, so the song is महफिल में तेरी हम ना रहे जो गम तो नहीं है गम तो नहीं है किससे हमारी नजदीकियों के कम तो नहीं है कम तो नहीं है कितनी दफा सुबह को बैठे मैंने आंगन में तेरे शाम किया छन्ना मेरे आ छन्ना मेरे आ छन्ना मेरे आ ओ पिया ओ पिया. That's it guys. मेरे को यही लाइंस आती हैं 3-4. This was my song and I hope you guys liked it. So थोड़ी बहुत pitch इधर उधर हुई होगी, but because I sang it after a long time, बहुत time बाद गाया, so हो सकता है थोड़ा बुरा गाया, so please bear it with me. And with this, the class is over. So in next class, we will be continuing this chapter, and the next class will be on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Not Tuesday. It will be on Thursday. The next class will be on Thursday and we will be doing accounting conventions on that day. Thank you, Shubhangi. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rizia. Thank you so much, guys. So we'll see you all on Thursday now at the same time, 8 p.m. with another topic, accounting conventions. Till then, stay home, stay safe, and take care of yourself. And thank you so much guys for watching my live classes. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Now bye bye, good night, have sweet dreams and take care of yourself. Bye bye everyone, good night.